Hi, everyone. My name is Anissa Demeter, and I'm your English 114 instructor. I just want to introduce myself, put a face with a name, and to let you know that I'm here for you. I have listed my contact information in Moodle, my office number. I'm in Pfeiffer Hall 57. And of course, email is the best way to reach me because I'm online all the time because I teach other online classes. But feel free to come by during my office hours or come by. I'm here most days anyway. And also, email me. You can call me on my office phone. I just want you to know that I am here. I am available for assistance as you need it because being in an online class I know can be stressful, and it requires online students to be online independent learners too. So I've provided all of the resources in Moodle for you. And you will also utilize the textbook for assistance. You'll have a couple quizzes on the textbook, but use the textbook to guide kind of your formatting and your content, I guess, looking at samples and things like that of the types of writing that you're going to do for this class. Please feel free to work ahead if you want to. That's completely fine. Just make sure if you're submitting a writing assignment, maybe wait on that feedback before moving on to the next writing assignment. That way we can help iron out any problem areas. Please make sure you familiarize yourself with the syllabus and the policies for this class. And if you have any questions along the way whatsoever, please do not hesitate to contact me. I'm going to share my screen just for a second and show you guys share. Okay, show you guys the screen for Moodle. And just a couple things. This is a lot of it's self-explanatory, but the announcements section, this is where I will post announcements for the course. So please make sure you're checking it. Check I usually send out reminders of due dates and things like that, assignments coming up, tips to do better with this or that. And also these announcements go to your email. So I need you to make sure that you check your Western Piedmont email daily. Thinking Storm, this is online tutoring. So if you aren't able to come to campus to the Academic Success Center in the library, then this is a good resource for, to help with online tutoring. It could be just to help proofread or edit, work on formatting, work on outlining, whatever it might be. But that is a free tool for you guys too. Start here. I think everybody has pretty much about completed this, the attendance quiz. It has to be completed by the 24th in order to remain in the course. Course information. This is my welcome message, my introduction, tips for English 114, and here's also the syllabus and the assignment schedule for this class. There are no due dates in this assignment schedule. All due dates are in Moodle, but it'll give you a good idea of what we will be covering this semester. And English 114 is a little different than 111 or 112. You're not writing essays. You're actually writing work and letters and reports, things that are typically functional that we actually use out in everyday life. And I hope that you can take some of these skills that you're going to learn with this in order to be able to help you be successful out in the business world. So please be sure to look over my policies, the learning outcomes and objectives for this course, and look at, anything that you might have question, grading, how this course is graded, what things are weighted as far as assignments. So please be sure to look at that. Course resources. This is a sheet that shows like any type of comments or grading symbols that I might use on your work. So if you need to click there to look and see what I might mean, you can look there. Plagiarism resources. We definitely want to avoid plagiarism. Please read the policy in the syllabus. And then here's the Academic Success Center, which is the tutoring center that's on campus. If you're able to get to it, there's information about it here. And then each of the modules that I have listed here are broken apart likely into like 2-week sections, and there are specific due dates for all assignments, and each module is broken down into 3 sections. It's broken down into reading assignments, resources, and then your actual writing assignments. And please note that due dates are going to be different they're not all going to be the same for every assignment in one module. So you need to make sure that you look at all due dates and make sure that you complete things on time. And like I said, work ahead. If you're able to work ahead to get some things done and taken care of, but please don't rush. Please take your time. All of the quizzes are one attempt only, and you want to make sure you take your time with it. Use your textbooks, use any notes or resources in the course to be able to complete those quizzes effectively. Okay. And again, once you get finished with one module, you can move on to the next. The only thing I might ask you to do is just hold off on submitting, like for this writing assignment, it doesn't matter. You can go ahead and submit that and move on to the next module. But like in module 2, we're working on resumes and cover letters. Well, the cover letter is just kind of the beginning of this course, because we are going to discuss other types of letters, business letters. And you definitely want to make sure you look at my feedback on the cover letter before moving on to the next module that discusses letter writing. So, and the cover letter is a different type of letter in and of itself that's going to be explained in this module. But there are other types of letters that, people have to write in the business world. And that's what we're going to focus on in another module. So just be sure, look at the feedback that I provide on graded assignments, because that will help you to improve for future assignments, so you don't make the same mistakes and keep getting the same point deductions. Okay. So again, take your time, utilize the time. Please do not wait until the last minute to submit work. Computer issues, Wi-Fi issues are not excuses for submitting work late or not submitting work at all. Usually students who have done that have waited to the very last minute to do an assignment. And I know you've got life going on. I know you've got jobs, families, whatever, but work ahead, pace yourselves, get into the habit of doing a little bit each day, so that you are not forced to be stressed out and only have an hour left on the due date to submit work, and then something happened, because you're still held liable for that. So please just try to work ahead as best you can. Okay. And if you have any questions whatsoever, do not hesitate to shoot me an email, call me, come by. That's what I'm here for, and I will be glad to help. But please look at all the samples and the templates and all the resources that are provided in the course, because it will help you so much. And I will be here through email, phone call, whatever. But just know that I look forward to this semester and working with you. And I know you guys are going to be successful. And I really do hope that you take something really meaningful from this course when it comes time for you to move on and get the career that you want one day, and have to communicate with people, because this doesn't just cover technical communication in writing. It's technical communication in oral presentation. It's also through body language. It's through how to choose the correct and most tactful wording when trying to address certain situations. Even being an instructor of this course for the past, 15 years, I've learned a lot from it too, in order, to communicate effectively in the workplace, to get what I want, to get what, what you want to see happen. And that's really why this is important. And a lot of students don't know how to communicate. And I know I didn't when I first started out, don't know how to communicate effectively. So this course really does drive that home. But the textbook is needed to be able to complete the quizzes and to see the samples in the textbook. We do use it. I really try to make sure, since students are required to get it. But you can order, an ebook if you wanted to online, if you didn't want to go through the bookstore, or you could have the paper or the book copy. But you could also rent them too. You can rent them through Chegg. I think even Amazon has rentals. So, there are other options. But please feel free to respond to this video with any questions or concerns. But other than that, I'm just going to assume everything is good to go, and I will maintain the course and send out reminders weekly. And I hope you guys have a wonderful semester. Thank you.